So, before we get started, let's talk about what soundproofing is. It's the act of eliminating the transfer of sound or vibrations as we hear them from one space to another. Now, you might ask, how do we accomplish that? Mass and density. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a very thick box with insulation, drywall, and some sheathing on the outside to really give this some mass and to prevent that transfer of noise. So the quiet box is almost complete here, which you can see I got most of it here. I just need to put this front panel on, insulate, then an outer skin. But this is the time I want to kind of discuss why I thought this out for building it and all that, which I used 5/8 fire rated drywall. I have rock wool insulation right here to provide even more sound control. And then right here I have, I think it's 17/32 sheathing, because it's cheap, on the outside to add a lot of mass. On the inside of this, all the seams that I can get are caulked with silicone. This panel here, because once I put this on, I won't be able to get in the inside too much, not with the air compressor in there. So I caulked all the way around here, and I caulked around my insulation box, which has this. I also have a little foam gasket I put on the other side with the outlet plate. That way, hopefully that'll take up any extra in there and provide a little bit more. And then the way I have this planned out right now, I'm going to put this right here, and I have these little flaps hanging, which I'm going to screw right in fast, top and very bottom. But that way I can pull this front panel off. That way, change the oil, service the compressor, easy. 4 screws and done. The top here, you might be wondering why I left this little bit of extra hanging out. That's just so I can slide the lid on and off easy, and it'll kind of self-align itself. Outside of that, I just plug the outlet, well, the cord right into the outlet down here. I'm going to put a hole in for the air hose through the drywall, route it through the rock wool, and then the outside, because I don't have any more of the sheathing left, I'm going to use up some leftover plywood and stuff, just because I have a lot of it I need to use up. But I'm going to route it through there, and then on the front in the center I can mount my air regulator setup and all that, with my filters, the regulator, blah blah blah. And then on this side, I'm going to put hose reel. That way, nice compact, I don't have to keep a hose saw bundled up anymore. So, get back to it, show you the finished product then, and we'll do a little quick sound test. Well, I gotta say, that's a huge improvement. Now, remember, 3 decibel decrease and all that doesn't seem like much, but that means the sound output is halved. So that is phenomenal. And I just want to go over a few key things with this design here. In the back, the top there is an opening, that way hot air can get out, and at the bottom I'd left an air gap. That way cold air can come in underneath, because the air compressor needs air, and you can't let it get too much of a hot box. I was going to do a full-on lid, but I ended up just laying a plywood sheet over top of this insulation, and then add another board back here for a baffle. But in the test, this actually wasn't here for the baffle. But I can say, for 85 bucks in material, reusing some leftover insulation and other odd and ends I had around the house, this would be great when I'm soda blasting from now on.